Yeah, I don't know who's going to hear this, whether it's Alicia or whoever. It doesn't really matter. I'm David Randall, and this concerns Maddie. But it's the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. I took her down to the Humane Society. I was told by several vets at that age that she probably wouldn't survive the surgery. I still didn't have enough money to pay for it. So I signed the papers and I hugged her and I told her goodbye. And I turned around and walked out. That was a rough night. That next day I called.
Hi, Julie. So we received a voicemail this evening. A man called saying he had questions about a surgery. He surrendered his dog yesterday for a PIO. It appears this man is a veteran and the dog is his comfort dog. He broke into tears when he mentioned that he heard. Well, we do have animals that are brought to us for various reasons, whether it's a stray or an owner surrender. And in the case of Maddie, Mr. Randall had to bring her here to surrender her due to not being able to get her the medical care that she needed. And it was an emergency situation and something that financially he couldn't take on, and she needed that care. It was a very involved surgery, very risky based on all the scenarios, but she did really well.
So I got a phone call. And it was the Humane Society. I said, so Maddie's been euthanized, right? And they told me they did the surgery and she survived. And I swear, I felt like I was in the pit of despair and that I'd been pulled out and placed on the mountaintop. But you didn't sign your rights away, you won't get her back. But you know what? As sure as there's a sun that comes up every morning, that just her being alive, I knew I could get her back.
The next day, I received the email from one of my staff members, and they had received a voicemail just wanting to know how she was and just expressing that he wanted her back. If there was any possibility of getting her back, he would do anything to get her back. And hearing about that connection and that strong desire and that love that he had for her, combined with the fact that we were seeing that she wasn't happy here either. This was not her home, and she was displaced and super stressed. So we knew right then we wanted to do what we could to get them back together. I leashed her up in the hospital, and he was waiting for her up here in the lobby. And when we walked through the door, she transformed immediately. She was like an 8-week-old puppy the second she saw her family.
What? Somebody at the door? Get out of the way. No. Get back. Get back. Get back. Get back. Who is that? Well, there's a lot of people out there that love their pets. They just don't have the resources or the money or the ability to help their animals. And the Humane Society saved my dog's life. And I feel like they saved my life too, because that dog has saved my life by just being here.
It's things like this that really drive everybody here. Everybody here is so full of compassion for the animals that we work with, but being able to open it up and actually see more about the animals' stories. The people mean just as much to these animals as the animals mean to their people. They're a family unit. Mr. Randall called and left us a voicemail a few days after.
I cannot thank you guys enough. You guys took her when I had written her off and I knew she was gone, and you brought her back and you made me whole again. And I just want to say I can't thank you enough, and Maddie thanks you, and we're together, and it's the way it's supposed to be. Okay, you guys keep up the good work, all right?